What's up, guys? How you doing? Turn the music down a bit. It's probably a bit loud. Just chilling with the birds. And, yeah, figured we'd do some Lunacid today. Maybe finish it off. I don't know how much is left, but, I know... So, I know the thing with this game is a little bit of it is, optional. So hopefully, we can kind of move on and check out some new areas. That would be really sweet. So let me get things queued up here. Let's do it. Jared, what's up, my dude? How the heck are ya? Where are we? Lunacid, yeah. First thing, let's turn down this noise removal a bit. Oh, it's already pretty low. All right. That's cool. Let's see. Gameplay. I got the Elgato Stream Deck, but I keep having to do some of this manually. I'm gonna fiddle around with the Stream Deck later and see if I can make some of these things just simple little button presses, you know? Just make my life easier. We did finish routine last time, though. That felt pretty good. Felt real good, actually. It's just nice to cross a game off your list. Future Spoonie should appreciate that. Yes, I mean, I appreciate you in every timeline. Past, present, future. I'm just glad you're here. But let's, switch her over. Bring the music down. We're just chilling. All right, maybe I'll rock this one with a controller. I'm gonna take off my mic's little hat too. Boom, 2.4. There we go. All right, so I did rewatch some of the previous VODs, and I noticed, oh, where's the bird cam? Hang on. There we go. And I noticed where to get the key that I was looking for last time. Hey, Jaggerus, what's up, buddy? So before we go back to the Sanguine Sea, let's check out a few other places. Yeah, I just finished eating. I ordered some sushi because I wasn't feeling great and didn't want to cook. And they had a deal for buy one miso soup, get one free, and they gave me 2 free. So not a bad go. How's your little ecosystem going? Also, I know Wugs is the Zevia root beer guy. I wanted to try the cola. Doesn't taste as good as the root beer. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay. This is the forest, so we gotta go talk to Patchouli. Who I believe is way down, but we unlocked this shortcut because I bled all over it, all over the plant. So let's go and talk to her because she gives us a quest. The water is cleared up almost completely now. Not sure if the isopod is alive. Besides that, everything is fine. Yeah, I don't know if that particular bug is meant to be submerged. Yeah, so I like I said, I rewatched the end of the one VOD, and I saw that she gave me a quest, and I just didn't talk to her this playthrough because I was pissed that she poisoned us last time. Oh, it's a water isopod specifically, okay. So I think she's down here. Oh, hang on. I'm a dum-dum. There we go. I turned it on in my preview, but I didn't move it over. Alright, we are not. Wow, you're still alive? I just really thought you'd be dead by now. What a bitch. Since you're alive, you should do a little quest for me. I need someone to go up to the forest canopy and retrieve the skull of Josiah. You'll need this key to get there. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe, just don't fall. Anyway, want to take a look at anything? Is there anything else that we can buy that's not poison that's worth it? Yeah, I'm not worried about this. I'm gonna keep banking my money. Let's go get the skull of Josiah. Now I just have to remember how to get up to the canopy. I think I can just take the shortcut back up and then go across a couple of the treetops and we should be there. Where? There it is. All right. What do you think of Simba as the name for the flatworm since it's the king of the jar? Simba. I mean, it seems like a weird... Oh, God. Oh, God. That seems like a weird name for a worm, but, like, I'm here for it. Name it Mufasa. Let's see. I'm gonna use the bow, I think, for this. How long are they supposed to live, and will they procreate and continue your ecosystem's life? But his kingdom is only where the light touches. Man, I love The Lion King. It's such a good movie. They just recently did a live performance, I think, and Jeremy Irons did, you know, his Scar bit, of course. And I saw some videos of it, and it looks incredible. Like, I mean, I know a couple of people who are diehard Disney fans, and I'm not that hardcore, but, like, I can appreciate how fun they are, and I wouldn't mind going back and watching them again. But, like, some of these people I know are just, they sing all the songs, and it's just nonstop. I remember one time I was throwing a party at my house, and we just had some music on, and someone went on and put on a bunch of the Disney princess songs, and we were all just kind of like, okay, this is cool, but it's sort of killing the vibe. Okay, I think it's there. Since there's an adult and a baby flatworm, Simba and Mufasa it is. Yes! No, I missed the notification. Hey, Ans. Welcome, buddy. Okay, so there's that. I'm trying to remember where this door is. I know we have to kind of go along the treetops, but I don't think this is it either. I think it's maybe further in. I think it's actually in the other part. So let's go down. And then we'll get to it from the other spot. I am gonna save, though, just so I don't have to get the key and talk to Patchouli again. Maybe these guys got some extra monies. Hell yeah. And I've never seen so many empty barrels anywhere. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Hey, Colin. It takes me a bit to register the name because it's different than the one that's in Discord. Oh, shit, I didn't want to go this way. This is the wrong way. Wrong way! It is Colin, right? I got the right Discord handle. You can thank Queth for that. Queth is the only reason I remember. I really hate these ads. Just give us the OG YouTube handles, please. I don't know why this Yakul hates me so much. Aside from the fact that I'm murdering everything I can see in the forest. Right in the face. I did not appreciate that. All right. I think we have to climb the moss on the side of one of these trees. So let's find that now that we have the key. We'll go and get the skull, and then we'll go back to the Sanguine Sea. We can re-explore the sewers. And I believe, now that we have this blood spell, we can actually get into the castle. And then I can't remember what elf is attached. There's some other stuff that's there too, I think. Your Discord was started to use with people who actually know you that aren't gamers, hence the different... Yeah, I hear ya. But now I know, and it's locked in my brain bank. I got my new Jonesy hat. Jonesy is the coolest pet. All right. I think this is it. Have I already decided on the game replacing the other one you finished? I was considering Indiana Jones or The Witcher 3. Knowing that I did watch some more stuff on the potential DLC, and there is a bit more evidence that points towards that is a real thing. So, yeah, this is where we want to go. I'm kind of intrigued by that. Oh, right. I have to put it in my quick item slot. Let's do this. Eggnog. Fuck, I didn't get any eggnog for the holidays this year. And I love eggnog. I was trying to... Wait, why can I not equip this? Is that equipped now? What the... Oh, there we go. Okay. No longer considering Dragon Age Origins. It's not that I'm not considering it. I don't know. I'm still stewing about it. I haven't decided yet. Yo, what's going on, Red? How you doing, brother? All right, new area. Let's do it. I don't even know where this goes. I'm not a big, forest canopy, okay. I'm not a big rum guy. So, adult eggnog is, you know, whatever. I've also, I've really reduced my drinking. Hang on. Okay, so I guess we're not knocking that loose. That's fine. I've discovered over the last little bit that I'm just like kind of not interested in it. Mostly because the hangovers last like 3 days, and I just don't get anything out of it. And I'm also trying to lose weight, so alcohol certainly doesn't help. Not the biggest rum guy, more of a beer, whiskey / bourbon guy. Yeah, I'm usually just like a good old vodka soda guy in general. But yeah, just like my buddies keep inviting me out, and I'm just like, nah, I don't really feel like it. They're very encouraging when it comes to beverages. And I have a hard time saying no after I have a couple. Yo, get out of here, bro. Yeah, exactly. Peer pressure. So I'm assuming I am just gonna die if I fall from up here. Vodka or mixed dark beer for you? More Bacardi or B52? Oh man, B52. Drank a lot of those. I used to have a fat bottle of 151 in my liquor cabinet as well, which really is just turpentine. There's a flame arrestor on it because it's a fire hazard. I don't even really drink juice anymore. Like, I'm trying to cut sugar out, which is why I latched onto the Zevia trend. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Must be an AoE attack. I do love cranberry juice, though. I like tart stuff, so grapefruit juice, cranberry juice. Drink that all day. They have a really good diet cranberry that's like 10 calories per glass, so if I want something sweet, I'll usually do that. Okay, I think that's the way I came from, so we're gonna keep heading this way. I see you there, pal. There we go. Just went to the store for New Year's Eve drinks tomorrow. I like to mix dry champagne, vodka, and those flavored Red Bulls. Yeah, I like the peach ones the best, the peach Red Bulls. Those are pretty good. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no! Well, that's just how she goes sometimes, you know. Maybe we'll do the sword this time. I feel like that's not going to be the first time that happens tonight. So, prepare thyselves. Oh, hang on. I got a delivery update. Still on the way, but it's running late. I got a sweater coming. How are the levels, by the way? Can you guys hear the game okay? The game is turned all the way up, but it looks like it's a bit low for me. Sounds good. Thank you, folks. Thanks, Jagerist. I tried to mess with the lighting a bit. I noticed the last time I was looking a little washed out. Gotta ask Wugs for some lighting tips. Okay, I think it's one of these trees. And then we may as well switch. Oh, I forgot we got that ring that can heal us too. Excellent. Okay, that does 37. This does 32. I'm gonna equip the Elfin Sword, I think. Oh, it's this one. Here we go. So I want to do this, and then I want to head back to that Sanguine Sea. I ate a lot of sushi, too. Holy shit, am I full. Oh, excuse me. Wug's lighting Jonas baby. Not anymore, though. His lighting is good now. I make sure to compliment him on the lighting every time I see him. He just needs a little pick-me-up, you know? All right. You know what we're not going to do? We're not going to fall off the edge of this time. Also, Jaggeris, I was thinking of doing a gun show only stream. Yeah, that was easy. Sword's not bad. 100% gun show stream. How do you feel about it? I mean, I am kidding, but, who doesn't want to show up for the gun show? Moo, what's going on? The birds are, in fact, they are, in fact, out. They are preening themselves right now. YouTube scrubbed my comment about the birds. Oh, hang on. Time out. I got you. I got you. Your birds are 69ing. There we go. That's where they're... I can't remember if I mentioned it last time, but, they have an oil gland there, and they use it for, you know, making their feathers all nice. It's kind of like, you know, when you do one of these. Except for birds. Since we're not going to use... let's do lightning. We haven't done anything with lightning yet. Gun show and routine. Hell yeah, brother. My birds aren't weird. They're just doing bird stuff. You guys are the ones who are making it weird. Don't make it weird. There you go. They're just doing bird things. Has anyone seen the Zafrank videos? There's a funny one he did on crows. No, I have no idea who that is. Is that his, like, normal thing? He does, wildlife videos, or what? You will not ensnare me, sir. This is very precarious. And I am exceptionally clumsy. I'm hearing noises. And it reminds me of the noises of the ghosts in the crypt. So I'm not super jacked on it, you know? Is he the guy? Does he just do like a bunch of voiceovers for the animals? Is that the thing? It's always bird talk when you show up to a Spoonie stream. You can't get away from it, even if you wanted to. Oh no! I jumped and I second guessed it in midair, and I went backwards. So maybe we maybe we come back here. Maybe we do some other stuff first. Is one of these not the Sanguine Sea? Oh, the castle. Let's go to the castle. Because I think there's a thing we can do here now. What? Oh, shit, I died, and I don't have my spells equipped anymore. Okay, hang on. What did we use for these guys? This was the vampire sword. That's what I'm talking about. All right. There's a dude over here, I think. Let's go and talk to them just to remember what he said, and then we'll try and figure out a way in. Yeah, these guys are easy now. Salutations, little lambkin. I am Sir Garat the Hound. I am on my way to kill the lord of this castle, but I've ran into a bit of a conundrum. I can't figure out how to open the main gate. I feel so foolish. How does it work? This game is super fun. It is a Kingsfield-like, with a lot of modern accoutrement. Like, the movement is way easier, for example, than anything you'd see in Kingsfield. Okay, so I think this has to do... It simply sprays them with blood. Yeah, I think it's this one. This game is very cozy. What's this say? Cattle cells. It looks like that needs a gem. But what if I do this? Alright, what about the main gate? What if we water this garden with blood? Nothing. Okay. Got it. We're good. I don't know if it's a vampire castle. I don't know. It could be. It very well could be. Okay, so that won't do it. So only the one door looks like it opened, which is fine. It's kind of nice that it only gives us the one way to go. I'm assuming we unlocked the main gate from inside. Are there any games that y'all are looking forward to? Yes, Witcher 4, of course. probably the only one that comes to mind, to be honest. I think there's an abundance of, like, that Team Ninja style Souls-like stuff. So I'm kind of turned off by that. Like, I don't need that many Chinese Souls-like games. So I'll probably skip those. There is a Final Fantasy IX anime thing coming, and I'm really annoyed about it because when they announced it, all the websites that were talking about it used these like clickbaity titles saying, "Oh, Final Fantasy IX remake project is coming out," and I was like super excited. And then it turns out it was just an anime, which is fine, but it doesn't have anything to do with the main series. It's just set in the world of Final Fantasy IX. Oh, this seems really foreboding. Sad you've only played Final Fantasy 1 and 15. Honestly, listen. I like all the Final Fantasy games for one reason or another. I think that the best in the entire series kind of starts from Final Fantasy 4 and up. A lot of people don't like 8. I personally actually really enjoy 8. And here's the thing, right? Like, you'll never hear me be like, "Oh, that game sucks." Like, I might say it's not for me. I try to be really cognizant of, you know, when I'm talking about stuff like that with people, because I know that it's somebody's favorite game. Like, I'm not here to start an argument. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean you can't like it. You know, a lot, and some of the criticisms I can agree with, like, some of them are valid criticisms, but, like, there's still enough of these games that I enjoy where, you know, I don't really care. Like, just enjoy what you enjoy. That's exactly it, right? Like, you know, somebody worked really hard on developing that game, and you saying, like, "Oh, it's a piece of shit," like, it just rubs me the wrong way, you know what I mean? Like, just be cool. Okay, confirmed. It's a vampire castle. Like, I don't care if you like the same shit as me. Ah! Starved vampire thrall. Yeah, sorry, the bird cam's gotta stay. It's gotta stay. It's the only reason people show up is for the birds. They're cooler than me. They can get away with a lot more, too. If I bit somebody live on camera, you know, you guys would look at me like I was weird. Okay, why is this... Oh. No effect. Interesting. Interesting. They can fly and you can't. That makes them cooler automatically. Yeah, I mean, I tried. They're actually doing pretty chill right now. They're just hanging out. That's right, buddies. They're a real hit at work. Hey, what if I bleed over this thing? Does that do anything? No. Okay, oh, I have a feeling we don't have anything that's gonna open these just yet. Just please don't randomly poop like that. Dude, I shit my pants like 20 minutes ago. I just didn't want to move. That doesn't do... Okay, we'll have to remember that this is here, because there's something that we're going to collect that's going to allow us in there. Okay, we probably got to bleed a little bit there. Yo, what if I bleed? Oh, I think I just healed him. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I wonder what would happen if I just kept bleeding on him. Like, would he no longer be a starved vampire thrall? They make you bleed to progress, which is kind of diabolical. I love it, though. The world building is great. There's like super deep lore in this. I haven't followed any of it. Like, I'm just wandering through dungeons and having a good time. Give me that. There we go. Anyway, yeah, Final Fantasy IX is absolutely one of my favorites. I think the world building and the characters are some of the best in the series. Like, a lot of people, you know, they're Final Fantasy VII stans, and like, I get it. I just feel like I like Final Fantasy IX more. It's a cozier game to me. Spectral Candle. Ooh. Is this the thing? An enchanted blue candle that emits a ghostly flame, keeping beasts away. No, maybe not. And like, Vivi is one of my all-time favorite characters, like pretty much in any game. I named my cat after him. Yeah, I mean, it's that was with the first one, right? I mean, I don't know how much that necessarily ages you, because that original one came out in, what, 87? Like, that was the year I was born. Someone will have to look that up and confirm it for me, but pretty sure it was 87. But like Final Fantasy IV with Cecil and Kain. Final Fantasy V, I have to go back and play because I never really, I didn't get very far in it. And then, you know, Final Fantasy VI, which is the darling of the old pixel games with Terra and all those guys. I mean, Final Fantasy IV is what my channel is named after. That's where the one that Edward is in, the Spoony Bard. I still, you know what? I feel like Final Fantasy XIII kind of got a bad rap back in the day. I have every single Final Fantasy, so there's really no reason why I shouldn't go back to play them. I'd really like to... Oh, there we go. So I want to beat 12. I never beat 12. Hey, Impetuous. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the party. Yeah, 10 I never beat. I got really far, but never finished it. Same with 12. I got really far, never finished it. Which I believe that is also another game that has Simon Templeman in it. Kane from Legacy of Kain. He plays one of the judges, if I'm not mistaken. And he's Logain in Dragon Age, of course. And then what else? I haven't really played too much of any of the 13 series aside from the first one. So I wouldn't mind going into those with an open mind, of course. Is he alive? I think he is. I'm almost positive Simon Templeman is alive, but I'll be real sad if he's not. That guy is the voice of, like, my childhood. And Michael Bell, the guy who does Raziel's voice. Whoa, what the f... Yo, those guys bummed rushed me. That's 3 deaths already. What the fuck? This is not going very well today. I got vampired. Well, shit. All right. I guess we'll just head right back there. That was just obnoxious. He's still kicking and looks healthy. Thank God. They are vamps. As far as I can tell, we're going into a vampire castle here. And we are using the Vampire Hunter Sword, and it does a ton of damage to them. However, I'm going to... Where are we? Flame Spear. And then, where's the one that makes me bleed all over everything? Blood Drain, here we go. So those are the ones we need. Let's, Now we're prepared. Now we know that those guys gang up on you. I genuinely wasn't expecting those 2 dudes to bum rush me like that. Because I fought, the vampire pages before. And that's the first time they've done that. Oh shit, here, I wonder what happens too if I unlock the door and then I come back and talk to our homie here. Because he's talking about how he doesn't know how to get in. Yeah, he looks pretty damn good for 71. I thought he looked late 40s in the one photo, but he's 71 in it. I think I mentioned this before too. Like, I used to listen to audiobooks when I was a kid. And he narrated the Gulliver's Travels audiobook that I had. So just imagine like 6 hours of him just narrating stuff to you. I might have also mentioned this before too, but Patrick Stewart's audiobook with himself narrating, top notch. Top notch. Schwarzenegger's biography, also pretty good. He reads it himself. Will Smith's, I could take or leave it. I kind of don't like the guy anymore. Just based off of, you know, some obvious stuff that's happened recently. What else is good? Oh, I listened to Reggie Fils-Aimé's biography, which is a really great book, especially if you're looking for something for like a leadership kind of self-help type of thing, because he goes into a lot of that in his book as well. But he talks a lot anecdotally about his time at Nintendo and stuff, and it's super interesting. I'd recommend that as well. Sir Garrett the Hound, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I've opened the gate. He doesn't seem to really... He doesn't really seem to care. All right. Go back and deal with these vampire homies. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in this game that I haven't discovered. Like, I'd probably have to do a second playthrough to see everything. Because, like, this game is huge. And it's done by this developer, Kira. And there's a couple of other games that were on his list of developed titles. And I'm gonna check those out at some point, too. You want some really great voice acting from I Have No Mouth and Must Scream. The original author did it himself, and damn, it's a wild ride. I have seen it. It's one of those games that I'm hesitant to play because it's very obtuse. Like, it's a very old school kind of point and click game, where you have to click on like every pixel on the screen to figure stuff out. And the other thing I don't like about it is, if I'm not mistaken, there's a timer in that game as well. So, like, I just feel like I'd be stressed all the time, wouldn't get the ending I wanted, like... So the Exorcist, the movie, the guy who wrote the book, William something, he narrates the audiobook, and apparently it's like a 10 out of 10 audiobook, and I haven't got around to listening to it yet. I don't know how interested I would be in The Exorcist specifically. Like, it's not my go-to, like, horror movie. Oh, you mean the book I Have No Mouth and Must Scream. Okay, that makes more sense. Fun fact, H.R. Geiger did a lot of the art for that game. And you guys know that I'm a big Aliens fan. So just kind of a cool little nod here. I don't think there's anything down here that we really need, but I'm gonna kill all these dudes anyway, and then we'll open this door. I just think H.R. Giger is such a cool... Like, his art is just incredible, and of course I'm biased because Alien is one of my favorite franchises of all time. Yo, get the frig out of here, homie. Don't make me suck my blood back. And then I think this just loops. Yeah, how confused do you think a vampire would be if he bites you and then you just bit him back? Like... Do you think he'd just be like, what the fuck? Oh, right, the candle. Just in case. Favorite Alien movie? Honestly, I think I like the OG the best. I think it's a perfect horror movie in terms of pacing and acting and just how the characters react. Like, Ripley's one of my favorite characters in any film. It's really tough, right? Because I kind of hold them both to the same esteem. I really liked Romulus, though. And honestly, I do have a soft spot for Prometheus and... Covenant as well. A lot of people kind of shit on it, but just... I'm just here for any of it, really. I get why people didn't like it, though. Like, it really kind of fucks around with the established lore and things like that, but, like... You know, it's okay to watch stuff and just enjoy it separately from the rest of the franchise. Doesn't have to be perfect. But, I mean, the thing with Covenant, right, is there are aliens in it. It's just not the xenomorph. Like, the best thing about Covenant was Michael Fassbender doing dual roles, no less. And, like, some of the ideas in it were really cool. Like, that shower scene is really fucked up. The back burster, like, that was really cool. I've seen most of the Alien movies in theater. Okay, we're gonna heal up because these are the dudes that really fucked me up last time. And when they did some of the re-releases, they were in some of the small local theaters around here, so I got to see those. But, like, at the same time, I also have like a $3,600 projector that I bought when I sold my house as a little, like, gift myself. So I have some really good headphones, and I have some good speakers too, but I can blow it up on my wall. And you guys can't see it because I have this divider here, but my walls are completely white, and above my TV it's just a big blank space, so it's perfect for projecting movies. I don't use it as much as I should, considering how much I spent, though, that's for sure. This is the way, right? Yeah. Here we go. Was it really just these guys that killed me last time? Because that's, like, kind of embarrassing. So nervous there's gonna be, like, traps and stuff. I actually don't have a TV in my bedroom. I just have, like, a cheap, it's like a $200 projector in my bedroom. So even when I'm laying in bed, my entire, like, the wall opposite of me is my entire TV. I can't really play games on it, though, because the lag and the latency for that particular projector is not great, but my 4K one, my expensive one, that's got, like, 0 latency, so sometimes if I'm feeling real saucy, I'll bust it out. I've definitely played Bloodborne on it. I've posted pictures of it. There is 0 input lag on that one. But it's just really cool, you know? Like, it's nice to be able to invite people over for a movie night, and then you don't tell them, and you bust out this projector, and they're just like, holy shit. Ah. The one that I have does in fact do HDR. It's like this Epson, something. I don't know. It was, like I said, it was really expensive, and I don't use it super often, but just because it's a little bit of a pain to bust out sometimes. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't want you to perch there. You go hang out over here. I gotta stop. That's sick. You'd like to see some Armored Core 6 on something like that. I haven't even played Armored Core 6 yet. Everyone tells me it's incredible. I like FromSoft games, and I never got around to it. Oh my god, come here. He was trying to land on the top of this this jar that I have there, but it's tilted and he couldn't get a grip, so he was just like, he was struggle bussing. Ah. But he needs a beak trim. His beak is really long. So maybe we'll try and do that. Buddy, you just tried and that didn't work. We'll have to do that at some point. Buddy that rigged his VR headset to run the Bloodborne emulator, he got half an hour of peak before it crashed. Well, I have, I bought off a friend of mine because he got the newer model, but I got those Witcher glasses that has the screen built into it, so like I can just put them on. I have a little collar. I don't think I have it here. I think it's in my bedroom. But you wear it around your neck, and it's just got a little cord that goes to the glasses. So it's basically just like an Android tablet built into this thing that I wear around my neck. But I can also plug it into like my phone or my ROG Ally. So when I'm laying in bed, when I want to play video games in bed, I'll just prop my Ally up, plug in the glasses, and then lay there with a controller, and it's wicked. It's not VR though. It's literally just a stationary screen in front of you. Vampires. Whoa. Stop harshing my vibe, bro. Okay, this guy clearly wants something from this jar, so let me read what this is, and then get this bird a fucking walnut. A brilliantly shining symbol with lost tech magic that grants access to White Castle doors. Okay, so this opens the main gate, potentially. Come here. Ah! He tried to bite me. Okay, you go there. And you come here. And then I will give you some of these walnuts. You will both be happy. They've been really, like, clingy today. It was like this all day at work, too. Alright, here. You take a bite. Take a bite. There. Alright. They're gonna get me killed. Never use your Quest because it makes my cats go nuts. Is that just because of the cables? I don't know. VR's cool, but like, I'm kind of like, eh. If I had infinite money, I'd probably venture into dabbling with some VR again, but gotta head out, Spoonie. Got a customer. Definitely plan on joining more streams in the future, my guy. Yes, I appreciate you being here. Best of luck with your customer. Sell the shit out of whatever it is that you're selling. You're gonna do it. I believe in you. Tell your boss that I said they should give you a raise. Okay, so this looks like it's the last area. My cats are so indifferent. They don't give a shit. They just sort of exist. My one cat does his own thing and he just poops a lot. And the other cat is like pretty chill and he'll come and cuddle with me. Like when I'm laying in bed, he'll nestle up under my arm and like actually want to hang out. But Vivi, my chonky boy, he's just like, he wants nothing to do with anybody. He's happy existing. He's got his toys. Like those Witcher glasses I use almost daily because of the collar. Like I can walk around with it and you can see through them too. So like if I'm doing dishes or I'm puttering around the house, like I'll be watching a movie or watching YouTube with the screen like literally attached to my face. It's great for traveling. You know, wouldn't recommend doing it while you're driving. That's for sure. Okay, let's go back outside now that we have this, So there's the stairs. I do want to see if this will work at all with that weird crystal wall that we saw. I don't think it's going to, but I want to try it anyway. You got yours for free. See, that's a scenario that I would not complain about, right? If I got a VR headset for free, I'd just be like, yep, I'm gonna keep it. I'll find some time to use it. Okay, let's see. Okay, that does nothing. It does nothing. The goggles, they do nothing. Or if it's free, it's for me. That's exactly it. That's how I feel about it. Time is at 5:51. I just want to make sure I'm keeping an eye on the time because I don't want to overlap with Wugs. Put the cookie down now. Jingle All the Way is such a fucking great Christmas movie. It's one of my favorites. I just watched it. I just found out. This blew my mind. Did you know that Jingle All the Way has a post-credit scene? Because I did not know that. How insane is that? Yeah! We're in the castle, baby! Yeah, and I knew about it for a couple of weeks. Even when I rewatched it, like, I forgot about it. I still haven't seen it. Okay, there's a crystal. Let's save at the crystal now that we got this door open. I don't want to lose all that progress. Man, honestly, Jingle All the Way is incredible. But, like, the one with Arnold, not the one with fucking Larry the Cable Guy. Fuck that. Oh, guys, look. He left me a little present. Can't see, but it's a little orange feather. I'm looking this up right now. Oh wait, isn't it like he forgot something else? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll pull it up. We can watch it together. How's that? Reach the castle. Yeah, we'll probably go until like 7:15, so we got an hour and a bit. I love this music though. This music's so chill. I'm wearing my new The Thing sweater. Here's some Spoonie lore you guys didn't know about. I used to do... So I just wanted to make sure that wasn't something deadly. I used to do a podcast with my friends called My Friend Arnold. And it was all about Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. And it was me and two of my friends who love Schwarzenegger movies and just like cheesy action movies in general. And then his wife who couldn't stand them. And that was like the dynamic. It was a good time. It doesn't exist on the internet anymore, though. Ah! Arnold is an interesting guy. He's got a really, like, no joke. He's led a really interesting life. You know, say what you will about his politics or whatever, which I won't certainly be discussing here, but I've always grown up with his movies, right? So I really admire his tenacity, let's say. I don't think we can open these doors. This probably needs a different amulet. Yeah. Nothing but net for decades. Is that... I mean, like, yeah, that tracks. Like, dude, you got the OG Terminator, you got Commando, you got Predator, you got Terminator 2. You know, right there, that's like 4 incredible action movies. Yeah, I think we can only go down that one hall, actually. Everything else seems locked by another amulet. All right, continuing on. Like, he married into the Kennedys. Ultimately, he divorced her, but... and had an affair with a secret love child. Yo, that Commando, that whole scene kills me. Where he's holding Sully over the cliff, and he's like, "Say, Sully, remember how I said I would kill you last? I lied." And then drops him. You got Bill Duke, who was also in Predator. You got the guy on the plane too, where he snaps his neck and he's like, he goes to the stewardess. He's like, "Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired." They're all fucking brilliant one-liners. And even just the beginning of Commando, like the dude literally is rolling up, carrying an entire tree, like just under his arm, like it's nothing. Dude was jacked. If you really want a good laugh, look up Commando the Musical on YouTube. Bennett! Let off some steam, Bennett. He, like, impales him with the big pipe. Light urn. What is a light urn? Fragile urn filled with holy light, typically thrown at enemies. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense. I think we've already collected some of these. So the guys that did Commando the Musical, when you're done that one, there's a whole series. Predator the Musical is really good. Batman and Robin the Musical is pretty good. Batman, you son of a bitch. The Conan one's pretty good too, but I don't think it's as good as Predator. Predator, like, because it uses the steel drums from the actual movie soundtrack, like, it's absolutely perfect. And he recorded it with an actual choir. Do you guys remember, do you remember End of Days? He's a fucking choir boy compared to me. The choir boy! He's so good in comedic roles too. Like, True Lies is also so good. Like, Bill Paxton, when he shows up and with like all the choppers and he's you know, Bill Paxton's pretending to be a spy with Jamie Lee Curtis, and he just looks at Arnold and he's like, "Would a spy piss his pants, man? Would a spy piss his pants?" Oh, Kindergarten Cop is great too. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Great bat. You're not so great. Oh. So, Red, that's technically correct, but that's not what the actual fact is. He is the only person to have been killed in a Terminator movie, a Predator movie, or a Predator movie and an Alien movie, because a lot of people forget that he was one of the punk kids at the beginning of the original Terminator, and Schwarzenegger just fucks him up. So he's been killed by a Terminator, he's been killed by a Predator, and obviously in Aliens when he got pulled into the floor. He's alive after Colonial Marines. Well, they've... If you're thinking of Michael Bine, that is technically the truth, but Bill Paxton is not alive after the events of Colonial Marines. And besides, Colonial Marines is... They've ripped it from the canon, so it's no longer canon anymore. Yes and no, and your can he lived. You know, it's... I wish he was still alive, like, in real life. I was really sad when Bill Paxton passed away. That really sucked. Everybody talks about him, and, like, whenever they're in interviews, and I don't think it's just a posthumous thing, like they're constantly talking about how good of a dude he was. I have not found a save in here yet, and this... I'm starting to get a little bit disoriented because now these hallways are starting to loop back on one another. So I would really love... Like, these are the enemies I killed, right? They're not just, like... Okay, yeah, so there's where I got the light urns. You know, Bill Paxton was obviously really good in Twister. He was also in... I forgot that he was in Titanic, too. He's one of the guys in Titanic that's on the boat, that's looking for the heart of the ocean. Ooh, lore. I write this letter fervently, my sweet Ophelia, for it presents itself that I, last of the living Fanu line, I'd have finally solved my family curse. As you know, our castle has always unnaturally attracted the great fog beasts, and of which your annihilation... What? Hang on. As you know, our castle has always unnaturally attracted the great fog beasts, and of which your annihilation I've been much affectionate. This is really strangely worded. But today I have found the cause. Please return to me as soon as you can. Justina Fanu. Yeah, man. The thing with Titanic, like, my dad made me see it in the theater, like, 6 times. It was also, very awkward because of the, you know, because of the breasts. Sitting there with my dad, and then him making me watch it over and over again. Like, Titanic's not a bad movie. I like it as a film. Would I go back and watch it? Probably not. At least not anytime soon. Quest, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for the drive-by, homie. Yeah, Bill deserves something after all that work, okay? What else did I watch? Was he in Vampires? John Carpenter's Vampires? I think... I want to say he was in that. I know Lance Henriksen was in that. No, yeah, Bill Paxton and Lance Henriksen were both in that. He got a lot of the, Unless I'm getting 2 movies mixed up. I mean, it's the same thing for me. When my dad dragged me to the theater, it's not like I could just leave. He was my ride. Okay, there's a dude there. Is this the guy from outside? It is. Hey, glory to you, Spoonie. Someone filled this fountain with the healing water. Drink as much as you please, Spoonie. It is far too strong for me. Expect a good fight ahead if the master is mightier than these thralls. Ah, my blood burns in anticipation. Okay. Crossbow. All right, at least we don't have to buy that now. Do we drink? No, my appendix is still inside of me. So it did not burst. Although, a friend of mine who I had gotten him a job. I was managing a mobile shop. Or not, that's a brand here, but like a shop that sells mobile phones. He was one of my staff, and his appendix burst while he was at work, and he had to leave and go to the hospital, of course, because, like, he basically went septic. Do we drink this? Patchouli's made me really nervous about drinking this. And I have a follow-up story for that, actually, so... We went out to a pub after he was kind of, like, out of the hospital. And one of the girls we went with, who was also an employee of mine, drank way too much, like to the point where we had to basically drag her out of there. And doesn't this guy whose appendix burst and he still has stitches in him, just like firemen carry her out of the pub, and he ripped his stitches open, so I had to take him back to the hospital. Okay, this seems to have no ill effect. Yeah, it was so embarrassing too. Like, it was mortifying. Okay. Is this the same one? No, this is a different one, so we haven't been this way yet. Dear lady, I've read your words again and again, for it brings me unforeseen delight to hear that you have finally beaten your family curse. My right now, from our great battlefield on the outskirts to your estate. I don't know why Ophelia of Lyria has this voice. Hey, Annie, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Doing a drive-by because you're hanging out with your friend. Well, tell your friend I say hello. Hello, Annie's friend. And hello, Annie. I ride now from our great battlefield on the outskirts to your estate. I will have this steed fly like it is never before. But I presume the raven, which brings this letter, might arrive sooner. Okay. So we can go down this hall with the purple windows. And there's another hallway back here, I think. So we could go that way. Oh boy. Gotta stop yawning. This has been a great conversation or a great stream for conversation. I'll talk about Arnold movies and Bill Paxton and aliens like any day. See, now I'm worried that Garrett has gone through and killed a bunch of these vampires, so it's gonna cause me to lose my way again, I think. What's this? Okay, we've already been here. Got it. So we came from this hallway, so we want to continue this way. Go back to that room. Like, I'd be fine if you just gave me a save crystal. That'd be cool. Yes. Small, what's up, buddy? Just as a reminder, friends, Small did this for me. And he's awesome at art, and you should support him. So make sure you do that. If you have any needs for art, talk to that guy. Know what I'm saying? Okay, I think that's the way. I believe this is going to take me back to... Yeah, this guy. Okay, so that is not the way. This is the way, I believe. Yeah, we don't have that gem yet, or that gem. This is a dead end. Wait. Did I pick something up from that room and just forget? Hold, please. No. Oh, this is very difficult not to get lost. See, the problem is when I talk a lot, I completely lose track of where I'm going. I mean, this could be endgame. There's potentially some other places that we need to go to get the rest of the gems, but I don't know where those would be. But there's also the green gem, and there's blue gems in the main hall, or blue gem doors, rather. So I don't necessarily think that's like end game. Okay, this is the room with the other book, so maybe we go this way. There's still a few other places, like if we get stuck here, we can go back out to the Sanguine Sea and take one of the other routes. Okay, this is new. Get out of here! Blood wine. What does blood wine do? Wine made from fermented blood. Yummy. A delicacy in aristocratic and vampiric circles. So you don't necessarily have to be a vampire, you just have to be rich. Restores one's blood and health if vampiric, otherwise poisonous. So we're not going to drink that. That seems like a bad idea. Okay, that's it here. Okay, this is a new hallway. Okay. Dude, can you become a vampire? I have no idea. I'm figuring this out as we go. Okay, so that just loops. This is a different room. Like, clearly there's a lot of lore around the vampires. We got this blood spell. We had blood magic before we even got here. Okay, I think left is where that book was. No, I'm so lost in this place. All these hallways look the same. It was meant to be hereditary. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's still hereditary if I don't know the answer, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take one more quick look around, and then maybe we'll try something else. Maybe we'll go and try and do that forest quest. Okay, this is the main hall. We can't platform on any of these, can we? And this is just 2 doors to the same hall. Yeah, okay. Getting a little sleepy here, fellas. And fellettes. This looks like a secret door if there ever was one. And then these two are still locked up. Okay. So let's go outside, we'll save, and then we'll check out some of the places that we kind of weren't able to fully explore before because we were weak little babies. That dude's skull has to be for something, right? Did I miss something with the skull? What dude's skull? We can definitely level, though. 18? How much did we level in there? Damn. Because we didn't have any of that before we got inside. Oh, Patchouli gave you a key for the door to get a skull. Yes, that's correct. You are correct. I mean, that seems pretty good. That seems like a good build. I wanted to put a lot into speed so I could walk a bit faster. So, okay, what do you guys think? Should we go back to the canopy and do Patchouli's quest? Or should we go back outside to the Sanguine Sea and see what there's... So the thing with this game is some weapons have XP. Like if I go here and I pull up the replica sword, for example, like there's weapon XP there, but not every weapon has it. This rusted sword has it, but I don't really care about it. The stone club has it. The torch has it. I don't know how much of a difference it makes though, because they're still not as powerful as some of the other weapons I have. Okay, let's go back to Patchouli then. So we'll go back to the forest. And we're not gonna fall off the canopy. We're just not. We're gonna manifest steady steps. We're gonna be steady. We're not gonna fall. Yeah. We will not be falling off. We're gonna finish it first try. We're gonna first try it. This is the first time we've done it. We've never done this before. We definitely didn't start the stream here. Come on, do it already. I'm here, do it. You know what one of my favorite Arnold quotes is? So, man, he's got so many good movies. Total Recall, The Running Man. The new Running Man with Glenn Powell. Pretty good. Give it a 7 out of 10. But in the original Running Man that he was in, there's this one scene where he's talking to Killian, the host, and he's like, he just kills one of the guys, and he goes, here is Sub-Zero. Now, Plane Zero. But he has a much better line later on where he's talking to Killian again, and he's like, I hope you left enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine. I think I do like a decent impression of Will Sasso doing an Arnold impression, you know? Those old Mad TV skits with Will Sasso are so good. Come see my new movie, Stolen Identity. Because Stolen Identity movies make so much more money at the box office. Except we're going to call it Stolen Identity 3. Because sequels make so much more money at the box office. It's like... I watch those like every once in a while when they pop up in my feed and they kill me every time. Did I go too far? And then he's talking about the clone baby, and it zooms in to a picture, and it's just Will Sasso and Arnold makeup, like, wrapped as a baby, and he's got a fucking cigar in his mouth, and he goes, goo goo gaga, clone baby. That kills me, too. Canadian treasure. I haven't thought about Mad TV in a while. I'm actually so shocked you guys remember that. I'll be perfectly honest. Okay, we already have the enchanted key in our inventory. You try to use Stuart memes whenever you can. Oh my god. Let me do it! No! Fucking... Because that's, I think his name's Michael McDonald that does Stuart. You ended up watching them on VHS and YouTube. Man, like, some of the stuff that was on TV back in the day. Like, do you guys remember Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was a brilliant show. Like, that's the reason why I watch so much fucked up stuff now. Yo, and Dot. Yep. Do you remember Reboot with Dot Matrix and Bob and... Megabyte? Tony J does Megabyte's voice. And he's the guy who does the Elder God in the Soul Reaver series. Just to mention that again. Oh god. I see you there. Flowers. Do you guys remember the episode of Reboot that was an Evil Dead homage? Do you remember when Enzo got trapped in the Matrix and then he comes back and he's a full-grown adult? And he's got the eye patch and he's like so much more badass. There was literally an Evil Dead episode of Reboot, though. It was so good. Those guys knew what they were doing. I love Bruce Campbell, though, too. Bubba Hotep is pretty good. His books are great, too. Oh, why is the name escaping me right now? I'll have to look up what the titles of them, what the titles were. Get out of here. See, look, if we get rid of these guys from a mile away, I don't have to dodge and juke, and I'm not gonna fall. Yo, Jared. If you can, and, you know, you don't mind the aged CG, it's absolutely worth watching. Like, it's such a product of the times. Like, just with how it looks and how they even, like, explain computer concepts and things like that. Oh, God. This is where I died last. I'm not going to panic. I'm going to just make the jump. Yep, there we go. We've officially gotten as far as we've ever gotten here. I just wanted to see if it was a mimic. We haven't seen any mimics in this, and I feel like doing a quest for patchouli would potentially walk us into a mimic. Ooh, ring. Poison mist. That sounds useful. What else did I used to watch when I was a kid? Big Wolf on Campus. That was a good one. Although, I guess the main star is kind of a creep. What is that? What the f... Tillandsia? Oh god, it's coming closer. I don't like it. It has tentacles. I watched a shitload of Buffy when I was younger. And I've only recently, like... Not recently... because it's probably like 20 years ago now, discovered Firefly. Firefly was great. I'm a leaf on the wind, you know? Too soon, still. I never really got into the Angel spinoff. I didn't really... Oh, what the... You preferred Angel over Buffy. Wow. You're one of the only people I know who has that opinion, which is not a bad thing. Most people, like, just go gaga over Buffy, right? Oh, fuck, there's another one. Space Cases. I don't remember Space Cases. Do you guys remember, anybody remember Clone High? Supernatural is great. I know a lot of people kind of give people shit for getting into Supernatural, because they're just like, oh, it's the handsome dude show. But, like... I was a huge X-Files fan when I was a kid, thanks to my dad. And Supernatural has that same sort of like Monster of the Week structure that I really enjoy. Yeah, I can see that, why you would like David Boreanaz. He's a very handsome fellow. Your favorite... is Spike over Buffin. Spike, what are you doing here in 5 words or less? Out for a walk, bitch. You know, that's one of the first places that I saw, like, Seth Green in something. Or at least that I remember him being in. Oh, Hey Dude is a show. I don't even know what that is. But I will Google it. If you guys want to, in the Discord, just send me a list of shit that I should look into. I will actually look into it. Why are there people looking trees? Oh, I'm starting to get real nervous. There's a lot of bad guys. Nickelodeon. We never got Nickelodeon in Canada. We got some Nickelodeon shows, but we never actually got, like, oh, fuck. Hang on. We never got, like, Nickelodeon the show. Or, the network. Whenever I used to go to, Yo, these guys are sniping me. Whenever I used to go to Florida with my family, like, that was sort of the cool thing to do. Is like, oh, now I get to watch American TV. I get Nickelodeon. No Nick at Night, no. We had, it was similar. We had YTV. I met one of the hosts from YTV, actually, one time. Phil Guerrero. PJ Fresh Phil. and they had Snit, the bubblegum alien. Hang on, my bird is climbing all over my monitor here. You want to know the thing that really sucked about Canadian TV when I was a kid? I mean, this might not necessarily be a Canadian thing. Maybe this is something that happened in the US too, but I remember, I was really into Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. And I know that a lot of the episodes either weren't licensed to be aired in Canada yet, or they just weren't translated into English yet. So YTV used to air all the Dragon Ball Z episodes up to the last one they had. And they wouldn't tell you that they didn't have the next episodes, and then it would just start over. So you have no idea how many times I saw Vegeta or Raditz take out that fucking farmer guy in the very first episode. Like dozens of times. You know, Goku would be about to go Super Saiyan, and you'd be super pumped for the next week's episode, and then it would just start over. It was terrible. Come here, big boy. No, it wouldn't even start the Namek saga over again. Like, it would literally start from the very first episode of the very first saga. Like, no joke. It was obnoxious. Thank God I don't need to, like, restock on arrows. But destroying angel acquired. What the fuck is destroying angel? Dude, just stop climbing on stuff. Just hang out. Just be cool. Be cool. But it happened more than once. So, like, you know, they would start airing them from the beginning again. And then... Bruh. Get birds, they said. You know, and then the next cycle, you'd get a little bit further, and you're like, all right, cool. Now it's starting to really, really warm up. And then, yeah, it would just start over again. Yellow Moral. Can I, like... Can I break these dudes? Didn't Toonami air some of the Japanese dubbed ones, like, really late at night? Okay, there's something over there. So let's go grab that. Ah! Yeah, they did, but not for long. Yeah, like I remember seeing later episodes when I went to the States. Like that's another reason why I was excited. I'm like, oh, I get to see new Dragon Ball Z episodes, but they were like way ahead of wherever I was, so it like skipped a lot of it. And this is like when it was originally airing, when they had a shitload of filler too. Like, do you guys remember the episode where Goku and Piccolo go to get their driver's license? You don't see that in Dragon Ball Z, Kai. Let me tell you. Sometimes the DBZ stuff aired on Adult Swim, but not a lot. Yeah, maybe Adult Swim was where I saw the dubbed ones, the Japanese dubbed ones. Yeah, 'cause, like, you gotta be thinking, like, even as a kid, like, bro, you guys can fly. You can fly. You don't need to drive. Ah. No! No! Guys, that was so much progress lost. I don't know if I have it in me to do that again. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe we save Patchouli's thing for next time. Let's check out some of the other areas real quick first. Because I only got about half an hour here. Why no checkpoints? I mean, Dark Souls doesn't have checkpoints. They got bonfires, right? Same thing here. I got these little crystal boys. We'll go back and we'll do Patchouli's quest later. Let's just see what else we can see in the Sanguine Sea, now that we have a few other weapons, and the fact that we've just gained like 30 levels. So I think, okay, to the left is back to, the Temple of Silence, I believe. If we go all the way over here, but let's just double check. Gotten to the 1,000-year Blood War arc, but as a fan and watcher, I'm there for the side characters at this point. No, Bichugo. See, I don't know what you're talking about on that one. I think you guys were talking about Bleach earlier. Bleach is one that I haven't seen. I kind of fell off the anime bandwagon for a bit. Ah. There's some on my watch list. Like, I want to watch Monster. I never watched Monster. Apparently that's really good. Fuck, I got spun around here. Full Metal Alchemist, of course, is just incredible. It's one of my favorites. I don't know why it bothers me so much that Wugs just, like, doesn't like it. I have all the Gundam OVAs and shows, but I haven't really dug that deeply into it. What is this? Just a blood fountain? Is this the castle again? Did I just go in a big loop? What is this? Bedded Mire. So that's the sewer. We definitely didn't finish the sewers, because those rats were spooky. And, we were not very strong. So this does 27. Dang, this does 49. So there used to be a place, I think they've really cut back on it, but there's a mall near where I live called Pacific Mall. It's a bit of a drive. And it was just all shops selling pirated stuff, so, you know, pirated anime on DVDs. A lot of stuff that was fan translated. Because, like, there just wasn't a big anime boom at the time. You know, it was sort of like when the internet was still relatively new. But that's how I saw, is it Code Geass? The Louch of the Rebellion or whatever. That's how I saw that for the first time. It's also, I bought all the original Full Metal Alchemist from there as well. Not Brotherhood, but like the OG Full Metal Alchemist. Dude, I remember getting my first BlackBerry. I was working at a bookstore, and a bunch of my friends had one. My first BlackBerry was the BlackBerry Pearl. Do you remember those? Yo, get out of here, big boy. Underworks. Yeah, we're going to the Underworks, baby. Like, I remember my dad had a laptop that had basically no onboard storage. You couldn't even save an image. You had to save it on a floppy disk of all fucking things. Man, remember when these guys were scary? Kitchener, where the BlackBerry headquarters was, is about... I don't know, an hour drive from where I am. Okay, this is the area that we haven't really explored because of the big rats. Went with my dad to work, and he wanted to get me with the times. He was working for Sprint. Yeah, I remember Sprint. When Verizon was the only thing, and he gave me BlackBerry to help with work. Man, BlackBerries back in the day were pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to go backwards. Do you guys remember the Sony phone that was meant for playing games, and you would slide it up? It was like the PSP Go. I mean, the PSP Go in and of itself is a bit of a relic now. The BlackBerry movie's great. Glenn Howerton is fucking great in it. Dude, I remember having like a flip phone, and I had to download like this really weird computer program to put custom ringtones on it, and that was like a big deal. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut you so good, you're gonna wish I didn't cut you so good. There we go. Ugh. Whoa, is there another one? What is that? Just a pile of rats? Dude, I had a Motorola Razr. I had a pink one, because it was the only one they had when I went to go buy it, but I didn't care. Motorola Razr is sick. To this day, I think they actually re-released it a couple of years ago with Android, but it's still like a Razr style phone. But I love the Motorola Razr. Here, what? I don't know. Why am I even using this? Oh Lord, he coming. First version mobile flip phone I had to buy cards for. Yep. So you must be Canadian. I think I already knew that, but my memory is like that of a 6-year-old. And I have ADHD, so I forget things very easily. I got one of those grab-and-go phones at the checkout of the shop that I worked at. Oh. I didn't realize they had Virgin there, because I know Virgin uses the Bell Canada network. Like, they're huge in Canada still. I always thought they were just a Canadian provider. Okay, I feel like that's probably the danger here, so let's actually explore a bit. Just wanted to make sure they were dead. I mean, yeah, technically, that's true. Virgin has been in the States for a long time. I mean, like, they were... So I would have still been in high school when they came out in Canada. And I'm 39 now. Or 38, Jesus. I don't need to add an extra year. Not yet. Rat Mommy's mad. She's big mad. Hopefully I can outrun her now with all this extra speed that I have. I'll be 39 in April. That's 1 year away from 40. Like, I'm basically dead. Not happy about it. You know, gained a bunch of weight. Your hair starts to go. Your disposition is generally just that of an asshole. Yeah, then people are gonna start, you know, saying you're over the hill. And to those people, if they say it to my face, I will punch you. Started balding at 6. I mean, like, I'm not balding, but, like, I have, you know, my hairline's a little scared of the rest of my face. So... Like, I got the salt and pepper thing going on. Like, I don't mind that. You know, why couldn't I get more hair and less fat? Like, I feel like that's a better trade-off. I got the worst of the trade-offs. Okay, what's here? Okay. I think this is new. Oh, I'm not worried about the salt and pepper. This thing, yes, it's new. I got that really cool Terminator one the other day, which I think I might like better just because the T-800 design on it is really sick. Okay, I'm starting to think there's nothing new here. So this might be a mistake. I have a lot of, actually underneath this one, I have one of my other favorite shirts. You guys know I'm a big Alien fan. So I got this kind of like neon xenomorph shirt, which is pretty cool. One of my favorite shirts. I'm wearing it into the ground. It's like, it's had better days. The print on it's really good. I discovered that putting things in the dryer while they have stuff printed on it, not a great idea. Hang dry that shit. It'll last longer. This shirt is like, I don't know, 4 years old now, and the print looks brand new, even if it does have a couple of extra holes in it. But I'll probably end up cutting it out and framing it just because I think it's really fucking cool. I like the design on it. Okay. Straight ahead. What's straight ahead? This looks like something. This might even be the way that we came from. If it is, we will check something else out in the Sanguine Sea. Oh! I love a good secret. Wait, is that a shortcut? Or is this somewhere new? A big patch on a jacket. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. I don't really have any cool jackets that it would look good on, but I mean, like, it'd probably be something good on a denim jacket, right? So, after all that, we only got 3 skill points. Look at how many we got when we went to the castle. So that shows you how much XP you get from going to that other area. I should probably be upgrading my dex, though, if I keep using the bow. I got a shitload of money, though. I can also go back to Wing's Rest and see what they got there. Okay, I think that was a shortcut. Yes, okay. Cool. Let's go back to Wing's Rest, see if there's anything new to buy. I think I might actually have enough stuff to do some alchemy now. So we'll see if we can mix anything cool. And then, yeah, maybe we'll call it there a little bit early. And then next time, we'll do that damn patchouli quest. That one made me real annoyed. You see anything new? Hey, Spoonie, welcome back. Thank you. Let's talk to Cheryl the Crow. Fancy a new trinket? I just might. Okay, there's nothing here. I don't think I care about the steel needle. Okay, let's go talk to our Skelly boy. Just forget about it. No. Hey, Sonny, did I ever tell you about... Oh, okay, he already told us all this. Okay, can we do any alchemy? I guess that's one thing that's kind of not great about this, is they don't seem to tell you anything different as you progress. At least that I remember. The skeleton guy has a couple of things that he says. I think we've exhausted those. Yeah. Let's see what Etna has. Forge recipes. Okay, health file. Like, there's so many recipes we don't know yet. 2 angel mushrooms, lotus seed pod, snowflake obsidian we haven't found. But I think we can at least make some health potions. Opal, yellow moral, lotus seed. Opal, yellow moral, lotus seed. What do you mean? Opal, yellow moral, and a lotus seed pod. Why isn't it working? Well, that sucks. All right. Well, I think I'm probably good there. That's just over 2 hours. I feel like we made no progress, though. We got into the castle, we explored a bit, we killed a bunch of vampires, and we're kind of soft-locked there until we figure out how to open more of those doors. And then we got Patchouli's quest to get that skull, so... I think we have to do Patchouli's quest next time, see what that skull does for us. Otherwise, we will take a look at a few other possible options from the Sanguine Sea there. But, yeah, as long as you guys had fun, hopefully next time we will do something that actually gets us a little bit further in the game. That would be nice. I like the game. I guess it's just frustrating to feel like you made no progress, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll definitely progress next time. I'm feeling it. We're going to manifest. We're going to manifest. But you guys have a great night. I'll see you on Wugs' stream in a bit. I'm going to go have a little bit more sushi, maybe some more soup. And yeah, you guys are awesome. See you next time. Bye, folks.